They cheered, they campaigned, they defended him at dinner tables, they said, give him some time. But now, something has changed. Welcome to TimesXP, it's me, Driti Atri. And a new survey is shaking up the political mood inside the Indian American community. And the message is clear: enthusiasm has cooled. That's right. The report is titled Indian Americans in the Time of Turbulence. It was released by Carnegie Endowment for International Peace. And the numbers, well, they tell a different story here. Only 29% of Indian Americans say that they are happy with Donald Trump's performance in his second term. Now, let that sink in. Less than one third. Remember here, this is a community that saw growing Republican support in recent years, from 15% backing Republicans in 2020 to 19% in 2024. That was the moment. That was momentum. But now, approval is stalling. The survey, called the Indian American Altitude Survey, IAAS, it spoke to 1,000 Indian American adults. And the dissatisfaction is strongest on one issue: jobs. Many Indian Americans voted believing that economy would boom, that businesses would grow, that opportunity would expand. Instead, a majority say that they are not impressed with the job picture this time. But here's where it gets interesting. This frustration is not automatically helping the Democrats. Support for Democrat is actually sliding too. In 2020, 52% supported Democrats. In 2024, that dropped to 48%. 2026, it's now 46%. So if Republicans are not gaining big, the Democrats, they are slowly losing the ground. But wait, where are votes going? They are going to independent. In 2020, about 23% called themselves independent. And now, 29%. Well, that's nearly 1 in 3 Indian American voters who are saying that we don't fully trust either parties. And that's a big shift, because Indian Americans, they have historically leaned strongly towards Democrat. Now the loyalty, it is weakening. But so is excitement for Donald Trump. It's a political no man's land. Look deeper into the numbers, ladies and gentlemen. Trump's overall approval among Indian Americans stands at 29%. On immigration policy, even lower enthusiasm as compared to broader national average. On domestic economic policy, not strong. On international trade policy, even weaker. This matters because immigration and the economy, they are core issues for this community. Now here's the contrast. Well, among Indian Americans who identify as Republicans, support for Trump is solid. 76% of Indian Republican voters, they say they are happy with his performance. Well, on immigration policy alone, 62% approve. In the meantime, among Indian Democrats, well, a massive 84% disapprove of Trump's work. So the divide is really sharp, very sharp. But here's the bigger political headache. The midterm elections are coming in 2026. The lukewarm voters are dangerous voters. They may not switch the side, but they may stay home. And low enthusiasm can be just as damaging as opposition. In the end, what's happening? Why the cooling? Well, some analysts say that expectations were too high. Others point to visa worry, business uncertainty, in fact, immigration debate, global tension, and concern over how policies affect the Indian professionals, specifically in tech and healthcare. And yes, at the very same time, Democrats are not automatically benefiting either. Why? Because many Indian American voters are increasingly issue brand. It's not blinding loyalty. They are just asking questions. Who supports skilled immigrants? Who really protects the economic growth? Who offers stability here? And they are waiting. For Trump, this is tricky. Indian Americans may be a small percentage when it comes to nationality, but they are highly educated, highly engaged, and concentrated in swing states. Even small shift can matter here. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, in a dramatic collapse. Not a massive wave of defection though, but something quieter here. A slow cooling, a cautious pause. Indian Americans who once voted with enthusiasm, they are now watching more carefully. They are not celebrating, not fully rejecting, just evaluating. And in politics, that uncertainty can change everything.